Let's vibe. Click some buttons, see what happens. Hexago stacked. Okay, turning gear, I think, to the 3 months. This is always hard to decide on Ironclad. Hexago stacked inclines me a little bit more toward going strike defend instead of just strike strike. Drace Kid Jr. Thanks to 10 months. I wonder if hitting this last turn was actually wrong. I don't think so. Also, I don't care. Let's take an anger. Anger or inflame? I think just anger. You're welcome, Sunlight Lux. Hey, Atris. Good morning, Lanya. Anger with 2 card removes already is gonna fill my deck with 0 cost attacks very quickly. Almost strikes great. I think we're going to 4 elites. I think we're just going this way. I think we're strong enough already. I don't know, we don't block very well. We take slightly more damage than I'm anticipating. I could buy a regen pot for it. What is this song? I could also take fire breathing. I think I'm just gonna card remove armaments. Why is my cat yowling at me? Why are you yowling at me? Oh? Hey, J&K. Hey, Captain Carl. Zhang Jiang, how are you? Hey, Jip Thunder. There are lots of things here that are like perfectly fine. Like armaments card moves perfectly fine. There's nothing super wrong with buying a regen pot. Buying a fire breathing isn't extremely ridiculous. Like tons of stuff that I can do. I'm gonna go armaments card remove. Oh, thanks for the 10 months. Donut. Upgrade an anger or a bash? Or a pommel strike? I definitely want to upgrade here. I don't want to transform because the exact thing that my deck needs is more damage, and I can guarantee more damage with an upgrade. If I like transform into corruption, it doesn't help me, even though it's a very strong card. I need immediate deck strength and it needs to be damage. I could remove a defend. That actually gives me more damage. Huh. That's weird. I have 10 cards against sentries. Okay. Let's try it. Nasty! I don't upgrade armaments. Well, it wouldn't upgrade any of these, would it? Armaments upgrade's okay, but it doesn't upgrade all your cards. It's not a thing that it does. Mixel, thanks to 18 months. Sometimes you don't even want to play it. Like that turn. I suspect I like kill next turn. $16. Yeah, I think we kill next turn. It would be hard not to, I think. You should have a 4-card deck so you can use it to upgrade all your cards. I think conceptually, if you think that Armaments upgrades all your cards if you upgrade it, it would be logically consistent to think that it also upgrades all your cards if it isn't upgraded, right? Like, I mean, it doesn't do either of those things, but they are logically equivalent things to believe. Fight. I'll take a feed. Oh, you don't get my music. You can have my music today. Audio track 1, Twitch VOD track 2. Twitch VOD track 2, audio track 1. Hear music now? I'm gonna take an Akabako. Should have used my potion, apparently. It's okay, I like regen. Damn. Potion would have saved me 28 health, though. A prayer wheel. Strong. I am being offered a corruption. It's not a very good corruption right now. I think I might be strong enough to take it anyway. Captain's Wheel is a block card, technically true. This is sort of awkward. Captain's Wheel isn't a card. That is technically untrue. Captain's Wheel can absolutely be a card if it wants to be. Oh my god, cat. Leave me alone. There's a feed in the next 2 cards, and it will raise my max HP by 4. I got a self-forming clay. I'm being offered a power through. Power through is a good card. I also don't have any like thing that makes it good right now, though. It's sort of like corruption. Like, they're both incredibly powerful cards, which sort of like require other things in your deck for them really to be good. I mean, it doesn't require much to be good. It sort of already is good. Take a Thunderclap. I'm gonna put my cat in a different room with the door shut. Yeah, that'll happen, Society Dad. I'm sorry. I coded the bot, and I'm not very good at coding. Turns out... we get an Armaments and a feed, or only a feed? Blood potion. And inflame maybe to get through Hexaghost fight, because I don't actually kill Hexaghost right now. My Hexaghost fight is very embarrassing right now. I like play corruption and then die. It's not the best. Some I need an inflame. Could take bloodletting. I already have a corruption, like I don't know. Bloodletting doesn't do that much right now. Works with self-forming clay though. Either do. I will not be made weak. I will not be taking damage. Oh shit, you're gonna get away. Wait. Anger is a good card. Emo's tempting. I don't have incredible front-loaded damage. Like I have an Akabeko. I guess I could take Sword Boomerang with Akabeko instead. It's Hemo with self-forming clay, which is cool. It's a Sword Boomerang with Akabeko and Inflame. Definitely not too bad. Ditto, I'm doing okay. Rare Wheel doesn't change the mechanical functioning of how rare chance increases, which is that every time you generate a comment in a card reward, it goes up by 1%. So it went up by 2% here. Uncommon chance is always 33. It's 38 in elite fights, I think. I might be off by like 1 or something like that, or it might be 10 more instead of 8 more, or 5 more in elite fights, or like, I don't know, it's something like that. Vaguely those numbers. I think it's between Hemo and Sword Boomerang. Hemo, like, pretty much deals more than Sword Boomerang, even if I have Inflame in play. Like, the only place that Sword Boomerang deals more is with Akabeko exactly. I think I'd rather just have Hemo against, like, Slavers and Gremlin Leader and stuff. The targeting on the damage matters. Right. I feel like Captain's Wheel is good against Gremlin though. Oh, I guess it's not. Trebuchet thinks 3 months. Limit Break is certainly one way to beat Hexaghost. Could take into upgrade Limit Break. I have a Flex Potion. I can also take Dual Wield with Feed, which has like massive potential upside. A lot of rares and uncommons in this card reward. I could also take Rampage. Rampage is good against Hexaghost. I don't think I need it, but Rampage is sort of like Limit Break light. A little bit. Imagine if Akabeko gave you 8 strength until after you played your first attack. It would be so much stronger. Like, you could stop the strength down with Artifact, and you could play Limit Break before you played an attack. I sort of wish that... I wish it was like maybe a slightly lower number, like 6 strength, and it worked like that, because that I think would be really interesting. having lots of interactions with different things. Binary. It's like the Jack's Relic, but stronger. Yeah. You'd be able to not play an attack on turn 1, so you wouldn't necessarily have to do it on turn 1. Like, it is like the Jack's Relic, but stronger. Well, except it wouldn't apply to all of your attacks turn 1, if you didn't do anything fancy with it. I already have a Corruption, which makes playing Limit Break, like, many times a lot less likely to happen. I can play it once. I think it's probably just too bad on turn 1. I'm not sure that dual wield is that much better on turn 1, but I think I'll just take a dual wield. Alright. Armaments upgrade seems good here. Good with Pyramid, good with Snecko, good with Fusion Hammer. Just generally good. Do I want another Strike in my deck? Oh. Good turn 1. Hey, old man Biff. That was a joke, by the way. It wasn't actually a good turn 1. I was joking. I'm gonna block for 36 now, which is enough to not take damage this turn. I think it's actually this. "36 block, but I still took damage." Look, Hemokinesis does what Hemokinesis does. It's best not to question. One Hexaghost removed from the Spire. Impervious is pretty good. I like being up the block. Nothing super wrong with Impervious. Double tap do anything here? Me. It's a Snecko Eye. I don't think I have taken End of Act 1 Snecko Eye on Ironclad or my last more than 50 Ironclad runs. We can look at it after this run, but it has been a ludicrous amount of time since I took End of Act 1 Snecko Eye on Ironclad. It's very good here. I'm like absolutely taking it. Just sorta nuts. I don't think I like have taken other things over it that often. I think I've just like not been getting offered it. Don't know. With meat on the bone, there's not much reason I need to go to a ton of campfires. So I think I like this path, which gets 3 elites and just is generally sort of safe. It's 2 stores if I want. I can remove, probably want to remove anger now, right? Remove anger into strike. Act 2 only 30 minutes into the run. Wait, that took me 30 minutes? Oh god, I'm still playing slow. It might take a while to like speed up to the concept of clicking buttons fast instead of clicking them slowly. I sure don't hate Dark Embrace. Let me tell you something about how much I like or dislike Dark Embrace. I like Dark Embrace. Alright, good conversation. Second Wind. Second Wind Clothesline. I'd really like a Shockwave, not a Clothesline at this point. I think I might just take a Second Wind. Would I say that I embrace it? Sure, why not? Use FX for the 27 months. Done? It's not the most incredible turn I've ever played. Could we, like, have a better deck, please? Best case scenario, links to the Prime! Hoping to just draw a feed next turn, along with enough damage to feed, obviously. It's not a super high ask. I see Duckings to 31 months. Do I ever take a big huff of cat toes? No. Do cat toes smell? Cat breath can smell really bad. I haven't ever, like, noticed my cat's toes smelling, though. Just realized I can go this way and get an extra campfire. Or another upgrade. I don't know how much I care about that. Rupture feels like it could do something, but it doesn't yet. I don't think I care about it. Is that some weird meme? Usually. I feel like usually things on the internet are some sort of weird meme. Why do I have an inflame that costs 3 every time I draw it? Like, surely there's a better way to do this. Ooh. I was trying to play Corruption there, not defend. Litterbox dust is bad for the nose. Don't cats, like... I mean, maybe they don't, and I'm just not understanding, but don't they, like, clean themselves after they use the litter box? I feel like mine do? I don't know. I don't know. Why don't we already have Mummified Hand? That's such a good question. I wonder that every day of my life. This is a strong Ironclad deck. Evolve? It's a strong power. I do already have a Second Wind and Dark Embrace. But still, it's like a strong power. Does some fun things with Medkit. I think I'm actually going to the shop over a campfire. I just have enough gold for it to be right. I don't know. I could take it or not take it. It's hard to think of why it matters. I think it mostly doesn't matter. Surge. I really like this game. So yeah, still playing it. I think I can do this and be fine. And if I'm wrong, I'll be sort of surprised. Because I don't think I'm wrong. I have an evolve in play. What's my total playtime now? Quite high. Quite high. I'm just gonna get rid of that garbage. I need to draw attacks. We're infinite. Ish. For small values of infinite. Juggernaut seems really good. Fire breathing also seems pretty good, but I think Juggernaut is more exciting. There's a disarm. There's a bag of prep. Does my Snecko deck want a bag of prep? Like, not much. A little bit. It is a bag of prep. I think it mostly wants to remove anger. Also has armaments. I guess it wants bag of prep. Bag of prep disarm, bag of prep card remove. Bag of prep card remove is probably fine. I don't think I need disarm right now. Edwin thinks it's 21 months. Appreciate it. Best upgrades are maybe Inflame, Juggernaut, Juggernaut, Juggernaut. Wow, thanks for 10 gifted subs, that one. Appreciate it. Looks like a good turn. You're welcome, shoot. Maybe hit this one time? Go. Colorful Pocket thanks to 22 months. Ceramic fish. Alright. There's a metallicized to go with Juggernaut, but, like, I mean, like, do I care? I don't care much. If I care at all, it's a very small amount. Feel No Pain is the card I'm looking for. Nostromo. You're welcome. Has Hemokinesis done its job? I mean, actually, giving away an uncommon's only 10 health. I'm like almost full health, I didn't realize. I'll just give away a strike then. Art of War? It's not unpickable. I do like not need it, but I think I'll take it. Connect sightings of 53 months, P auto links for the 26 months. Did I say 26 instead of 53? Connect sign? Like I read the number on the other sub. How does brain work? Hey, Zany. Hello. Okay. What happened? Lots of explosions. McQueen. Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm not one who gets super upset about a streak like that ending. Been there before. I'm having some issues with like ending this fight. Jorbs, thanks for 26 months. Appreciate it. Part that they are both just above dying to one Juggernaut. Next turn could be pretty bad, right? I'm not dead though. I have meat on the bone. And a blood potion. I think I'll go for the feed. Okay, so not the best next turn, but getting closer. And I always draw a feed next turn. How many times do you think people will ask if the streak ended today? It's like every 5 minutes somebody asks. You're only a little bit disappointed when it ended. It's a healthy mindset. Yeah, it's just a lot of work to play a win streak, to be honest. And sometimes I'm down for the work, and sometimes I'm like really not. think a quarter will ask more than once because they tabbed out before the answer. It's a very rosy view of humanity. That's awesome, Wonder Tunge. Shrug's pretty good at the moment. I'd probably add like 5 shrugs to my deck or something and it would be significantly better. Ow. I don't think I've dual-wielded feed yet this act. Maybe I should be trying harder to do that. Because like this fight's pretty easy. Feels like I could have. Had I set my mind to it. I mean... like, I mean... I don't even need this. And I also don't really currently need this, but like, how do you not take at least one of them? I'm gonna take this one. Do I need so much feed? So much feed is why I don't need the other things, I think. That is a plus strength book of stabbing. That's actually sort of scary. Nice draw. Take Reaper so you can play it for AoE damage. That actually is my first AoE damage, I think. Not the worst idea. I already played feed. God, I'm not trusting this deck as much as I should be. Like, I do not need to play feed earlier in this fight. Absolutely 0% necessary to play the feed when I did. Heart of Iron. Eh. Heart of Iron works with Juggernaut, sort of. What does it feel like to tell your parents that you hold a world record? They don't know about most of my achievements in Slay the Spire. I don't like talk about them when I'm not streaming. I don't talk about them when I am streaming either, really. Unless people ask directly. Just focus on vibing and playing the game. My parents watch my stream. Sometimes I tune in. I like that Heart of Iron deals 7 damage a turn. Feels like it could matter against like the heart or something if my deck doesn't change between now and then. I'm also sort of expecting my deck to change between now and then though. Like at some point, something about it will be different, right? Yeah, I'll take it over Flexpot. I don't know. It's questionable, I feel. I'm gonna take Demon Form. It's just like, okay, now I don't think I can ever lose. Because I have a Reaper and a Demon Form, like, and 130 health. Like, oh, how could I lose? I don't know. It would be difficult. Yeah. Every time you hear about Jorbs streaking, you're disappointed to find out people are talking about the Spire. Oh, chat. Can't hit dual wield, right? Luck. Sid thinks the 18 months. When I think about Ascension levels being extended like heat levels. I didn't like the heat levels in Hades very much. I like it when a game tells me what the difficulty is instead of asking me to work it out on my own. That's my personal preference. Art of War is working great? Yeah. Like, in longer fights, my deck just wants to play certain cards a lot and doesn't care about attacks on early turns, so Art of War is actually a really nice pickup, because I just don't play strikes at the beginning of this fight, and I don't lose anything by not playing strikes. Or whatever. Okay, don't play a strike this turn. Not a very good hand. Corruption is no streamline. Can't expect every card to be streamlined though. My health, it's all back. Let's play the other Reaper next turn. I guess I could have played Chemo before Reaper and overhealed by 2 more than I did. I probably play Offering here. Yeah, probably. Seems fine. It's certainly, like, worse when it costs 3, but still seems fine. I don't see much problem with Runic Dome. Other than that it's sort of irritating. I could take Mark of Pain, and then I would see what the enemies were doing, and I wouldn't have to think as hard. He's Rhetorical Anarchist. Thought I might have been hearing cats, but it was something outside. This is just such a thing that I don't have to worry about, actually. I'm gonna take Market Vein. I already have an Evolve and a second wind and stuff, I don't know. Like, fine. When do I ever take Market Vein, too? Just sort of different. I don't really want campfires, so I think I go this way. I still want this double elite here, but I just don't want double campfire. Because my upgrades aren't that good. I already upgraded Demon Form. I might upgrade Dual Wield now, but like they just don't do much. This is from Limits. The sinks. You are right. I have such a hard time not fishing for Mind Bloom as much as possible in Act 3. I have like a feed and a dual wield and a question card and a prayer wheel. So in this situation, I think that that would be a mistake. Can do that, and then this, and then this. Oh, wait. Take another power through. I'm not like ecstatic about it though. Like I just won't, because I don't have a medkit. I can sort of deal with the wounds, but I don't want like 6. Probably 8 in the heart fight. It seems like a lot. There's all the same cards except for Flex and another card. Maybe I didn't even notice. Only possible though. Potions what I want to take into the heart, ideally. An Entropic Brew full of Entropic Brews, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna like try to pretend that the things I do in the rest of this run matter. They just don't. This deck is obscenely strong and has 138 health and like serviceable relics. It's just already won. Yum. Clothesline plus. Actually reasonable with this much max HP and just no source of weak yet. Just take a clothesline plus and we're always going to be able to weaken stuff eventually. Helps with not dying to just drawing very, very, very poorly, like Corruption costing 3, Demon Form costing 3, Dark Embrace costing 3 in the same hand or something like that. there was a Searing Blow that was already upgraded once. So, you know, if you're into that. Fetishes typically, I don't know if like shameful is the right word, but like private. Is that a required component of a fetish for it to be private? Probably not. I don't know why I'm thinking about this because someone mentioned fetishes in chat, but definition: a form of sexual desire in which gratification is linked to a normal degree, a particular object, item of clothing, part of the body, etc. So maybe it's just that it's abnormal and people attach shame to things which are abnormal sometimes. But you like don't necessarily have to. For some reason, there's like some connection between fetishism and privacy in my brain. Taboo. Yeah, that's probably the word that describes the thing that I'm thinking about. Whatever taboo means exactly. Taboo is a weird word. I mean, it's not that weird a word, but like as a concept, it's sort of fascinating. Disarm? Or Fiendfire? I just take Disarm. Fiendfire is gonna run into troubles where I draw it with Reaper and stuff. Disarm slows down the fight times 1,000,000. I'm gonna take Feel No Pain. Just feels like the right choice, I don't know. Words with a majority of vowels are weird. Would you say perhaps that they are taboo? I think my deck is arriving right now. Or maybe it's me. I don't know. Taboos are your fetish? It's fascinating. I find the taboos which get normalized online to be really interesting. Because I think the idea of a taboo is that it's like a... whether sensibly or not, it's a thing where social pressures stop people from doing it, even though a lot of people like it. And then feels like on the internet, because you can be anonymous when talking about your thing, like this breaks down a bit. Is murder a taboo? I don't really know. I don't know exactly what makes something a taboo. It's hard for another disarm to be bad. Also hard for another shrug to be bad. Murder might not be taboo, but patricide is. I don't know. Is patricide a taboo? I feel like some dads are pretty shitty. Like, I feel like fratricide is taboo. But I feel like a lot of the time, patricide is like, oh, I mean, that guy was sort of an asshole and was an asshole to you your entire life. You sort of get it. Delving into societal views surrounding fetishes and taboos. A video essay by Jorbs. Hello everyone, welcome to my casual video gaming channel, where we talk about video games and killing your father. Oh. Nemo run on links for 13 months. Good boots, I'm doing well. It's going, you know. Oh, I have Juggernaut, feel no pain. Oh, when I play this, it'll just like feel what, like 70 damage or something. Pretty good card. Exam seems really good somehow. Ironclad's easy, huh? As a freelance writer who's not afraid to go into horny smut stuffs, you don't view any client worse for having a fetish, but there is a higher demand for people who would write more taboo stuff. Kinda sucks for a client, but it's just how society is. Sucks for a client? Not sure I quite understand what you're saying. Client has to pay more because of more demand. I see. The things that we talk about here on Twitch.tv, gosh. I think taboos and certain transgressions can be a thing that makes sex exciting. I think sex is also just sort of exciting. Like, there are a bunch of chemical and nervous system reasons why it just is a pleasurable thing. Don't know if that's a super hot take. Views are historically based around survival or health. Yeah. Some of them are very much like, oh, this food made someone ill once 3,000 years ago, and so now it's bad to eat it, sort of things. Which is interesting. Doesn't really make much sense, huh? Do I want to hit it? Nah, who cares? Is a theory on why pork is forbidden for Jews and Muslims? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's true or not, but there are certainly theories that things like that are true. I wish I had a way of doing 5 damage per attack instead of 1. It would be sorta nice, I guess. What are you thinking? How would someone do that? My friends bought absinthe in Rome when we were there, and I just sort of like didn't get it. Like why? Couldn't work out why it wasn't just like more expensive alcohol, basically. I'm not even sure they bought the stuff with wormwood in it. Calipers, lol. A shockwave. Seems good. I mean, I guess I also occasionally enjoy more expensive alcohol. Absinthe and a bunch of other spirits took over wine because there was a disease decimating the vineyards, and when the disease ended, wine producers spread a bunch of misinformation to get back into the game. Is that true? If that's true, it's absolutely hilarious. I don't know if that's true, though. It is just something that somebody randomly said in Twitch chat, so... Any feeds? Nope. I'm pretty sure I could have gotten more max HP out of this fight if I'd been paying attention, but 1, I wasn't paying attention. 2, doesn't matter. 3, I don't know. What do you want from me? You're a Twitch scholar, I can trust you. And you know what's funny? I do trust you. Flame barrier, disarm, body slam. It's like not the worst body slam in the world. I'm gonna take out flame barrier. This is really a like pick which cards you would like to click on as you win sort of exercise at this point. So I guess the cards I'm picking are the ones that I think would be fun to click on, rather than like really intending for them to be any comments on which ones I think are strongest. Flame Barrier makes a funny like thing when you play it, so that's sort of cool. A funny what thing? A funny swoosh. thing. You know what I'm talking about. You can pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. You can't just have fun, you have to play the game optimally. But like, I am playing the game optimally because I will win 100% of the time by doing this. Like, that is definitionally optimal. Where's my feed? Oh, found it. Uh-oh. Whew. I was worried. There's other things I could optimize for, like highest score or fastest run. True. It is also true that I could just not do that. Just click on cards for a bit. Just look up the impact of phylloxera on absinthe for the basis of your claims. I'm not going to do that, but I'm sure if I did, it would be really interesting. But I'm not currently going to do that. But I bet it would be interesting. I could also optimize for talking to chat about sex. How did we get on that? Is that my fault? Might be my fault. Sorry about that. Not actually sorry. The fountain. What's the fountain? I've heard of the fountain before, but I haven't seen it. It was a good Hugh Jackman, huh? Is Hugh Jackman... is he still acting? I feel like he had a huge thing with Wolverine. And then I don't like know of any of his stuff in the last 3 years or something. Les Mis was a while ago now. He's on Broadway? Well, that's cool. I respect that. I could click on a variety of buttons here. The skip button's okay. I could take 2 fire breathings, not even just 1 fire breathing. I'm gonna take a metallicize because nobody can stop me, and I'm going to take skip, I think. Maybe. Probably. I don't need 2 dark embraces, do I? Metallicize is great here because I have calipers, so I can go from 170 block to 173 block, and that's just like much better. If you need help understanding that, contact my lawyers. We have 170 health. Yeah, you know, vibing. I think I listened to this song a lot when I was playing... I'm gonna get his name wrong. There was a racing car game in the early... maybe the late aughts? Or early 10s. Where you got kudos for doing slides and stuff as you were completing the tracks. I don't remember what it was called. I want to say it was like Project Gotham Racing. Wait, is that actually what it was called? How did they get that name? Isn't that like copyright? I just assumed they didn't have that name because copyright. Huh, okay. Maybe I do remember its name. It was the first game, I think, that I ever made a soundtrack for myself to listen to while I played it. Because how it was integrated with Xbox made it easy for me to do that. Gotham is a much older name for New York, so the Batman series can't get a complete trademark on it. Is it really? Wait. I mean, that seems so obvious when you say it, but like, really? Gotham just means New York? Oh. Okay. It's certainly possible that Twitch chat was just making this up. This is a reality of listening to Twitch chat about anything, unfortunately. In DC, Gotham is in New Jersey. This is all too confusing for me. It was in November 11th, 1807 issue that Irving first attached the name Gotham to New York City based on the alleged stupidity of the people of Gotham, Nottinghamshire. So it's a burn? That's really funny. A trans-century burn. I want Exhumed to get feed, I guess. Can probably make that work, yeah. I'm gonna play Bash first, probably. Okay, I got bored of double feeding. Steve Jobs has been dead for a while. Posted it in my chat. It's funny. I don't know why that's funny. It sort of is. Dog Barker. I hope that you are enjoying your game. Your vidya. None of us really matters, right? Dead branch. One of the weird things about US law is it's impossible to libel a dead person. I bet that, like, wealthy people's estates can still sue you or something, though, yeah? Seems like that must be true. We are closer to the year 3069 than we are to the year 1980. It's true. True and bizarre. Just had more strength than the amount of damage that I was gaining from Mecha Bucko. When I played an attack that gained damage from Mecha Bucko for the first time in the fight. How did this go so badly? Yes! Thank you. Never punished, never punished. We're infinite. We're still infinite. 3-second infinite. Gremlin horns here in time. The evolve was sort of good. I do have double Dark Embrace I'm about to put in play. I think it's okay. I think I just do this. Ow! Somehow I'm still okay. Oh, I'd have wanted that field nipping. Am I under pressure? My heart would like to believe that I am. And turn? Pretty advanced play. Just want to put Feel No Pain on play before I play all my skills. There you go. Dual wield it. Don't need to, I don't think. Because I mostly care about it just dealing damage with Juggernaut. More than other things. Is being a Twitch scholar a lot like being a Rhodes scholar? Did I play Flame Barrier this turn? No. Now I did. Alright. This is why we took Flame Barrier, because it's really funny when you do that. End of story. Does Slay the Spire have a parry mechanic? No. So difficult to balance around something like that. It's like a tremendous amount of variance. That is my opinion. Definitely a lot of thinking you add to the game. But I don't think all thinking is like equal. They did well. Oh yeah, I'm gonna look at my Ironclad runs and see when the last time I had an Act 1 Snecko Eye was. I think it was a long time ago. I have absolutely no desire to win streak in this game right now, Chad. So like, if it happens, it will happen, but it will probably happen in 2-hour runs. Right now. I just can't play at that level all the time. Snecko Eyes. Hello? In fairness, if you die in Act 1, you don't get a chance to get Snecko Eye. Hello? 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 Hi? Ah! Last time I got a Snecko Eye at the end of Act 1 on Ironclad was the 20th of November last year. And I lost! And I lost the run! It's funny.